Hello, welcome back to 31 Days of Pumpkin Spice. Today I'm getting to one of the items that really made me want to do another series in the first place. I actually uncovered this one a couple of years ago when I was searching for pumpkin spice on Amazon. Now, do you guys remember what Amazon used to be before it sold everything? That's right, it was a bookshop. So, imagine my delight when I found out books come in pumpkin spice. So this is Pumpkin Spice Sacrifice by Addison Moore, part of the Murder in the Mix series. This series of books is about a baker named Lottie Lemon, and she can see ghosts, and particularly she sees the ghosts of dead pets, and uses this power to help solve mysteries, it seems. This is the second book in the series. As I review this book, I want to be clear. It might sound like I'm making fun of the author a little bit, because I am going to pick at some of the wording choices and some of the writing style. But I have a lot of respect for somebody who can finish even a book. And this author, in just this series alone, has finished like 40 some books the last time I checked. It's really impressive. Okay, so Vanilla Glazed Valentine Vendetta is coming out in 2025. That will make 52 books in the series. Ooh, there's a pumpkin cake penance. Anyway, I have a lot of respect for somebody who can write a whole book, so this is not me trying to insult the author or pick on their style. I actually found some of these parts filled me with a little extra glee, and that's why I really wanted to share them with you. In this book, there are two men who seem to be vying for the protagonist's heart. There's Noah and Everett. And the way that these men are described is impressive. I just have to share a few examples. Noah has expressive green eyes and a naughty crooked grin that makes any and every female in a 5-mile radius do a lust-filled double take. He also has a face that looks as if the Almighty himself spent a millennium chiseling it to perfection. And when he smiles at me, I feel as if we're the only two people in the world. Of course, he has both brain and brawn going for him, hot and heavy. There is no contesting the fact that Noah Fox is all man. Noah strides in and gifts me a crooked grin, his biceps bulging to mouth-watering degrees. Everett gets some good press, too. Naomi, just like every other ovary-endowed woman in the Western Hemisphere, has one serious, lustful hankering for Everett. Now, lest you should think these descriptions are saved all for the men, the women get in on the action, too. Colette leans in toward the mic, and her décolletage dips dramatically as those girls of hers threaten to make an appearance. My word, it's like she's actually harboring flesh-covered cantaloupes in there. I've never seen a pair so round and perky, not to mention the fact they look like they weigh 10 pounds each easy. It must be a real killer. Some of the descriptions are just a little bit odd. Well, his head inches back, and his dark brows dance over his eyes like caterpillars. Noah takes a breath, his chest expanding the size of a door. I also have to appreciate that the author is not happy with just saying that somebody kisses somebody or gives someone a kiss. They're trying to expand the variety of verbs we can use along with kiss, and some of them just end up giving me some really interesting imagery. I hike up on the balls of my feet and brush a kiss over his lips. Kiss. Noah lands a kiss over me that's far sweeter, far more demanding, and exciting than anything I could whip up in the kitchen. Noah lands a kiss over me. Coming in for a landing. Noah crashes a kiss to my lips. There's also a lot of kind of catty, girls fighting over the guys and, the women being described unkindly, and it just feels like, come on, guys, we're adults now. Haven't we grown past this? I mean, I guess maybe not. But it still makes for an entertaining read. I'm not going to say much more about the plot, what else happens, except that, yes, it's murder in the mix, so there is going to be a murder, and her ghost sighting ability is going to come into the story. Now, as for the actual quality of the mystery, I'm a big Agatha Christie fan, and it's not that level of complexity. You don't get the same feeling of anticipation where it's leaving you, the reader, guessing and trying to figure it out for yourself. In fact, it feels like the mystery is just kind of there in the background. And really what stands out in the story is the interpersonal relationships, the characters' romantic relationship, well, really all the characters' romantic relationships or possible romantic relationships with each other. When I think of something else that's in the same genre, I think of something like the Torrent Witches series. The Torrent Witches is a series by Tess Lake, and it's about a family of witches who also own a cafe. So you get also that small town bakery meets mystery, but with a little bit of supernatural too. I recommend it. I had a lot of fun listening to the series while I was painting the house. I really enjoyed the stories in that one, and those left me wondering a lot more, and I was excited to see how the story ended up. In this one, I was just kind of reading to get to the end. So my rating for this book. For scoring this book, it was a little bit tricky because I usually measure that based on would I go back for more. So would I go back for other books in the series? I don't think so. Did I have a good time reading this one? Yes, but maybe not in the way that was intended. But I can't deny that I had a good time. So I think in all fairness, I do need to give this one a 3 because I had a good time reading this, and enough so that I really wanted to share it with you, but not enough that I want to go back and read more of the books. Maybe.